Hello, everyone, and welcome to Moogle Go Round Radio episode 135. It's the end of the
The
year.
last ever episode.
We're getting tweets already asking us if we really are stopping the podcast, which is a bit weird.
Yes, it works. It works.
I feel bad for the guests that we've already
It
got
works.
planned. Like, we've got 2 guests planned for next year already. By the way, if you ever want to be a guest on the show, please feel free to contact us. We're happy to have anyone on. And we'll share as long as you're not really an asshole. Pretty much anyone's free to be on the show to talk about what they want. Norris, sleep well, so thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to go check out the Crucible. I don't think Safe streams, but I'll just say go check out King Brahma streams. So
You'll probably find him there, to be fair.
yeah, you might find him there. So wonderful group. Hopefully we can have them on again next year. That would be lovely. Well,
Yeah.
lovely. It might be the strong word, but nice to have them on. Man, this year though, it's been crazy. I guess we should say thank you to everyone that's followed us.
Thank you, everyone that's followed us. And now it's the brief section when we read every single follower's name. No, I did not. I go for
Finally.
It. Be here for about. It'll be here.
My time
Be here
has
for a very
come.
long time.
And plus, I don't know where to get that list. Well, actually, I would have to log into Moogle Go Round. Technically, I could get that list. I don't think we really want to have me. Channel point
Now,
go.
we'll do, yeah, channel point go. Chille reads every follower.
And then I'll edit it, and then I'll add it to the end of every podcast. So then every podcast will be 5 hours long, with 3 hours of me.
If we get more followers, then you have to add more on there.
Now I'll make it milestones. Like I will re-record if we get to 925, and then re-record at 950. You know.
So on and so forth. It's 25 each time.
Yeah. And then at 1,000, I'll bump it up to like 50 each time or whatever. If we somehow hit 1,000, we won't hit 1,000.
I believe next year. Next year, I believe.
I feel like this year we've had insane growth because of Mione. So that probably. I mean, I know it sounds like it's just, you're downplaying yourself because you do content and stream and stuff. That's why. We've been doing it for 5 years. And really, it was this year that we got this growth, and this year was when we joined Mione's stream team. So, I want to say, I think you'll agree with me, Paul. It's not because we don't put a lot of effort into our work, because we do. I feel like we both put a lot of time and love into the streams we do. But it was kind of the perfect storm of joining Mione's stream team. Thank you again for letting us join. And then him also being part of that Square Enix promotion. So
yeah,
I feel like this year's been insane growth because of that. So that's why I've got to shout out to Mione so much, because they wouldn't have stick. Yeah, as I said to someone said, but they wouldn't have stick. Yeah, they didn't like you. They wouldn't have sticked around. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But we wouldn't have got that push to us if it wasn't for him. So I just got to shout him out.
And then I sit here and say thank you to Chille for talking to him, because he weren't talking to me. I can tell you that. Chille messaged me and said, "Hey, do you want to be a part of me on the stream too?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" So no, because Chille wanted to join a stream team for so long. He tried. Is it Ethernet?
Yeah, I tried the Ethernet. Yeah.
And then Mione invited you.
Yeah. Obviously, and then I said I wasn't sure at the time, because like I applied for Ethernet and I wasn't sure on the rules on like Teams, so I didn't want to be like, oh, I've applied for Ethernet now, and then we agreed to Mione's team, and then Ethernet replies and we're like, oh well, bye Mione.
Yeah, but I saw that wasn't going to happen, because I don't know who runs Ethernet, so we're not well known.
A lot of them follow me now, which is weird. Hi, by the way. Hope you're doing well. So I mainly wanted to join because I love Mistoso. If I'm completely honest, he's one of the reasons why I applied.
Yeah, he's actually raiding with some of like the people I watch, say like Arthas and Xeno, like he's raiding with them, and I thought it's so cool because now I get to watch like all the people I like, so it's great.
Nice. So
excuse me, I'm burping.
We did apply, which is fine. They only invite specific people, so I don't mind.
Only
But
good
then,
streamers, so we're not one of
yeah,
them.
don't
We're
worry. Maybe
mediocre.
next year will be considered average. I'm aiming for average.
average streamers. Well, it really depends because we have plans for this year, not this year, next year.
Well,
but I say this year's almost up, so.
So yeah.
When I get back to streaming, November, December has been hell. It's comfy listening to you guys again.
Thank you.
Comfy? That's a stretch.
But
I'm joking.
No, we took a little bit of a break because we didn't want to spoil anything with Endwalker. And, there was...
Which is rightfully so. We would have been streaming over Christmas because we would have had podcasts every week because, November was supposed to be Final Fantasy. Supposed to be November, but then it got pushed back to December, so we had to scrap all those plans. Maybe next year.
Maybe we'll do it for June.
Chile, I know that's like your birthday month, but god damn.
No, my birthday month is January.
Don't wait. Oh, I get the fucking J's mixed up.
June is our
July
podcast birthday month because we'll be.
Is it? I thought it was April.
Well, it will be 150th episode in June.
Oh,
I think
will be 150.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so old. 150. Oh.
I have no idea what I want to do. So we'll see what happens.
I don't know. What are you talking about merch now? Yeah, we do have a sort of merch line with Redbubble.
Yeah.
We'll probably stick the other logo on there.
Yeah. Then we'll remove Holiday Loom Chan. Probably. I don't know.
But if you do want to get yourself a Holiday Loom Chan, my mum just got one.
Oh.
I think it's this button. There it is.
Yay.
And let's go.
No, that's the wrong one.
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Then what was it? Was it Loom? Is it Loom Chat? I don't fucking know the fucking commands.
It's sell
Which
out.
one is it? Oh, it's I sell out.
There you go.
That
there
one. Go to I sell. Don't go to the one that we just put the merch. No, fuck. Scrap that one.
Yeah, that doesn't even
exist.
exist.
One. It doesn't exist. Go down. You can.
I will change the merch one to this though after. So yeah. Also, big shout out to Doctor Deliciousness who also bought a t-shirt.
Yeah, shout out to my mum as well. She also bought one.
Aww.
She bought a tank top one, so she can wear that around the house. So yeah.
Yeah, he went to his family with it on and confused them. It was great.
I respect that. I respect it.
If you want to confuse your family, buy our merch.
Buy our merch. Confuse your family, friends, and maybe loved ones.
Wait till after the 15th. Okay, well, I guess we've got to leave it till the 15th.
Wait.
Bye.
I mean, sure, we'll leave it till then.
Or I can take it down and just bring it up if Tib and Salts wants one, because why not? I have that power.
It has that power.
Hell, I might leave it up until then so I can buy one. Had an expensive month, okay?
Same. I also had an expensive month.
Well, expensive month / month I couldn't get money.
Oh, yes, because you lost your
debit card.
And then had like a bitch and a half trying to cancel it.
No, I cancelled it. I was getting a new one. That was the problem. It wasn't until... Guess when I got my new card?
When did you get it?
December 24th.
Damn.
So, yeah, I had from the 7th of December till the 24th of December no access to my card. So I had to walk to the bank anytime I wanted to get money out.
Oh, that...
It's not that far. It's like half a mile. But the problem is the shops are half a mile the other way. So half a mile to walk to the shop, walk another mile to go shopping, and then walk back. It was. I lost some weight, which was
Yeah.
nice because I put it on during Christmas. So thanks.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
Griff.
put so much weight on over Christmas that it was not nice. But okay, stream. I'm going to tell you a story of my yesterday. So I know a lot of people saw that I was like, my day sucked that day,
Yeah, we were worried about you.
but it got worse. So as everybody knows, I have a condition called lymphedema in my legs, and yesterday I had an appointment to go get my basically my edema sock put on so my edema could finally go down and be handled in the proper sense, because I can't get rid of it. It is just now there forever. But I can, I can make it smaller and more what's the word? More contained, and that I could, handle it a lot better. And my leg wouldn't look like Quasimodo, because I'm literally just a Quasimodo at this point. And get my circulation back and walk around properly. And wear shoes. That's the best thing I want in the fucking entire world, is to wear my shoes again properly without them almost cutting my leg off with the circulation stuff. So I had to get that. Well, I say wasn't early. It was I had an appointment at 11:30. 11:30. But my dad took me there because obviously buses. I had to take 3 buses to get there. So my dad took me really early, and when I mean really early, I mean 10 to 8 in the morning. So I'm sitting there, and it's raining. By the way, it's raining. I'm in basketball shorts because I can't wear trousers because obviously the leg is really big. And so I'm sitting there in the rain. I'm like, okay, it's wet, it's cold. I'm gonna go look for a McDonald's. I went up, had a McDonald's, really nice. I had a double sausage egg McMuffin with a hash brown and a Fanta. I sat in there for about an hour, and then I walked to opposite. There's a bus station or a bus stop. So I sat in there for about half an hour, and it was getting way too cold, like way too cold. Like I was like freezing my little niblets off. So I go and wait into the waiting room because the waiting room's now open. So I just went in there. So I sat in there for 2 hours for when my appointment was going to be ready. So there I am at 11:30, sitting there just like chilling. It's like, okay, texting my mum and stuff. Just kind of chilling. Half an hour later, I'm like, my appointment should have been, someone should have came and got me by now. So I phone up the edema people, the edema nurses, to talk about my my appointment and why no one's come to got me yet. So I ring them up, and do you know what's happened? The
What
nurse
happened?
is not even there to treat me,
Oh well.
and that nurse has not told anyone. So I'm sitting there in this waiting room, looking like a complete nonce, just sitting there doing nothing. So yeah, so she weren't there. I was, I was a wee bit pissed off because before that I texted my mum saying, "Do you know what? How this day's gone already? I bet the nurse ain't even here." And what happens? The nurse ain't even here. So I was a little bit pissed off. I was upset. So, and now I've got to try and get back home. It's 12 o'clock, and I am like 3 to 4 towns from where I live. So I went to the nearest. Oh, I wouldn't say the nearest station. I went to the nearest shop, got myself a packet of crisps,
What
some
flavour?
white chocolate buttons. This was cheese and chive.
Ooh.
It was very nice. Cheese and chive. Like this is like this random, you know, those potato squares. I don't know if you used to have them. They're like chips, but they have like little square cutout stuff and all that.
Oh yeah, I
It's
think I
weird.
remember them.
Yeah, it was like those, but in crisp form. So I picked up that. I picked up a packet of milk chocolate buttons, white chocolate buttons,
Yeah.
a Red Bull, and a Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't had zero sleep. I'm on 24 hours of no sleep because I got really bad anxiety and worrying about all this if anything went wrong. Before that, I also forgot my shoes. The shoes that are specially made shoes for edema patients. Forgot them at home, so I was just going to have to wear the socks. Wasn't that bad. But so I went to go on the bus. I got on the bus from that location, which is Vicarage Lane, to the hospital. That took about 15 to 20 minutes. I had to sit at the hospital. By the way, this is a city that is high in the COVID ratings, and I had to get a bus there. Because that's the only place I can get a bus to get to the next town, to get another bus to where I live. So I'm still pretty pissed. I'm wearing my face mask, hands, I always gel them, staying completely away from people while sitting there eating my chocolate in anger. The bus comes, and by the way, it took 2 hours to get into the next town.
Mental.
2 hours. And then I get on the 91 that goes to Dover, where I live. Guess what? I've gone all the way around Folkestone, all the way around this little village, and then all the way around Dover just to get to my stop. I got home. Well, I got into Dover at 4 o'clock. Took me 4 hours to get home. With no, no prescription of my leg sorted. So being pissed, I walked home. I phoned up my mum and said, I'm getting my own dinner. Don't have to worry about me. Do you know what I do? I stop off in the nearest fried chicken place, got myself a chicken wrap, 2 bags of chips, a pot of gravy, and I walk home. And you know what I do? I come and sit on my bed. I turn my PS4 on. I'm sitting there watching Saving Private Ryan eating chips. And I fucking passed out. At 5 o'clock in the evening, I passed out of absolute tiredness. Guess what time I woke up today? 12:30.
5 o'clock. Oh.
12:30 I woke up. So I was asleep for a long time. A long, long time. So let's say I had a very good sleep today. You know, I did wake up with a little bit of backache, but other than that. But I do have another appointment. It is on the 4th of next month at 3 o'clock.
So not long from now, though, at least.
So yeah, it's not long. So I am happy. Unfortunately, my poor Ray team who wanted to do Day 1 Savage is not going to have me because I'm not going to come back in time. Like, I should be home around about 7 p.m. and the servers are going to be fucking shitty. You already know the servers are going to be jam-packed, so I'm not going to be able to get home in time. That, and I've got to take a bus there and a bus back. That's a 6 hour, 6 to 8 hour journey of just traveling.
Oh, wow.
So, yay! And don't worry, that's the only nurse edema place that is close to me. The other one is in Herne Bay, halfway across Kent. I'm going to Herne Bay. I'm not going away to Herne Bay. That's worse. I'd have to go to Canterbury and then to Herne Bay. That is still like, it's not bad. It's just a 2 bus, 2 bus thing. But first of all, it takes me 45 minutes to get to Canterbury and 3 hours to get to Herne Bay on the bus. Hell no. That's still a 6 hour journey. At least this one I know Ashford. But yeah, that was my tragic story of yesterday. That's why I didn't come on until I was barely even looked on Discord. And then I woke up and then Chille was like, hey, do you want to do a podcast tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, sure, when I woke up eventually.
Well, yeah, because it's last Thursday of the year to do it, so yeah. Might as well get one done.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sure. I was dead yesterday. Oh. But yeah, that was my tragic 29th. It was a depressing day.
Mine was okay. I was just really tired when I streamed. I was just exhausted yesterday for some reason. You ever had a day where you're just tired? So I streamed a little bit.
Every
So,
time I start streaming, I feel tired.
yeah.
I don't know what it is about streaming.
I yawn when I stream. I'm like, oh man, it's a cool day today. Click live. Oh,
Ugh.
time for bed.
Yeah, so bad. Shit, we should do sleep streams. So many views.
uh,
Catch Moogle around actually sleeping. Make that a channel goal, shall we?
well, I'm setting a channel point reward. I'm probably going to set it after the stream. Because I don't know if you've seen Curry in our chat or in the FC at all. But every time he sees me, he calls me Daddy Chili. So I'm thinking about setting the channel point reward where I change my character's name to Daddy Chili. So,
How
yeah,
much is that going to be? 100k?
no, I think like 40k is fair.
Oh, 40k, I can do that right now.
Well, no, because when we can only do a certain amount per day.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're setting up the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, it's a community goal. I'm not just going to let one person pick my name of Daddy Chili.
I say, I think a lot of people in our chat could probably do that.
I could do that. I could do it 5 times almost.
Yeah, I could
So,
probably. I see. It's going to.
of course, it wouldn't be much of a goal if I like. Okay, people donate to. No, it was just me. Because I got the Silver Wolf title for PvP, and I've been using that, and I thought it'd be kind of funny if I rename myself to fit with my title.
Daddy Chili.
But talk about
how
this
many
year,
have I
we've
got?
had some insane guests this year. You know, I can't believe it was this year that we had Susan Calloway on. I thought it was like,
we had Susan Calloway on. We've had Tib and Salts on.
yeah.
Who else we on?
We had
Mr.
the
Happy.
PvP team. No, Mr. Happy, I think
PvP
was
team.
the year before. Actually, that was 2020.
Was it?
Yeah,
God damn. We've had Rook on as well,
yeah.
who
We've
has
had Riss
finally
on.
had her whole channel changed now, so we can
Yeah.
go back and change all our things to say her new one.
Yeah.
Which is
I can't believe she said it on our show. Like, it's got to be months ago now that she was going to be changing her name.
yeah. She must have been waiting for this the right moment to get
Yeah.
everything. Probably.
We had the
Fusion
Scalia
too, yeah,
on.
we've had Fusion.
Yeah, Fusion.
Scalia on as well. We've had Warriors of Lust on.
Yes, I want them back on some point. All of them. Every one of the Warriors of Lust.
We've had
So
Tib and Salts on. We've had
So I can
Notion
talk about
Radio
that
on.
specific NPC in Endwalker. You know, Mummy.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about Dickon.
Nah. Well, I'm sure we'll bring. I'm sure there'll be plenty of Dickon brought up, but you know. Nah, I want to talk about Mummy.
Oh, no fucking way he got Ultra Super Gogeta. Sorry, I was just looking at Discord again.
Nah. Talk about. I wish I had him. I did like 15k, 20k CC. Nothing.
20k CC? How much that cost you? God
A
damn.
lot of money. I wailed the hell out for Ultra Gogeta. Did not get anything. We had Java Monkey on. That was fun.
Yeah, Jar Monkey was good. I enjoyed that. We also had Mione on. We've had a lot of people on.
Yeah, we've had
Wobbsy on.
Yeah, Wobbsy was fun.
Wobbsy and Thalia.
Yeah.
Or Killy as I call him because I was raid with her now. See who else we've had on. Scroll for Hammer Fireheart we've had on. Emmy we've had on. I think that was ages ago we had Emmy on.
Yeah.
Of
course, we had Mouse Radio.
We had Luna on as well. First time I
yeah.
actually got to speak to Luna Dragon. It was awesome.
It was nice. It's been so long since I'd spoken with Luna.
We had Rafok on as well.
Nice.
Yeah, Susan Calloway. Did we have Frosty on? Was Frosty this year?
I feel like Frosty was last year. Or was it
No,
this year?
because we had him on after Susan Calloway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had Chaos Unfolding.
Yeah.
which was also awesome. We had
Basically,
Resna.
if you've enjoyed the game and you want to be on the
So.
podcast, please contact us. We're always happy to have people on. January's booked right now. So we got a guest booked for January, but February is still up in the air.
Yeah,
And
so if you want to come on February.
Some days I do wish we were weekly, like.
But then sometimes we're like, what the fuck we talk about? But then again, we
Yeah.
mostly talk bullshit anyway. So
Still,
it
even
could
if we were
possibly
talking
happen.
bullshit, I don't know if it would be fun to bullshit weekly. Like, I like what we do because it's every 2 weeks, but at the same time, there's so many people that I'd love to talk to that I want. Yeah, I mean, it's like.
I mean,
would
we
wanna
can
talk-
add a week if we want to. Like, say, like,
Yeah,
if we really want someone on and we talk to them and we really want to have them on, then we'll set them up like a week.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're just gonna have 3 shows this week, guys, or like not a week, but we're gonna have 3 shows this month. So come check it out or something.
But it's like, it's not fun planning that out. So, and I'm not good at planning stuff anyway. I'll admit that I'm rubbish at planning. Like, I don't know how we lasted this long with me planning stuff. If I'm gonna be frankly honest. So, but now we got our big milestones next year. We got 150th episode. I feel like we're gonna hit the 1,000 as well next year, which is. Someone said that once we hit 1,000 followers, we're considered a micro influencer. We can say we're influent.
What the fuck is a micro influencer?
We
That's
can
like
call
saying a micro penis is still a penis.
we can call ourselves influencers.
It's just like,
which
you know,
is not a sentence anyone should say. A what? A micro influencer.
and if we're going to the one I said, you know, a micro penis is still a penis. That's what basically, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which I'm not wrong, because it is. All right, let's see. Let's see if I get anything with this one Paul on this banner then.
But no. Next year, I want to do more YouTube stuff. That's my main goal. Like, I'm going to play through Persona 5 on stream, and I'm just going to put our playthrough on YouTube. I've already decided on the days I'm going to play. If anyone wants a little spoiler, the days I plan to play Persona and Final Fantasy 14. Right now, I've scheduled it for the Tuesday 14 for reset day. Wednesday will be Persona 5. Thursday will be Final Fantasy 14 or the podcast, depending on the week. And then Friday will be Persona 5 or Final Fantasy 14, depending on the week. So I want to do more Final Fantasy 14 streams than I do Persona. But if we're doing the podcast on the Thursday, then I'll push the Final Fantasy 14 to the Friday. Otherwise, Friday will become Persona streams. So,
Persona.
because I played through it years ago, and then they've got the kind of sequel that's coming out with Plus next month. Well, it's already out, but it's on Plus, so yeah. And plus, I like playing through those games. I did my whole playthrough of Persona 4 Golden before. And don't worry, as always, just like the last Persona 5 playthrough I did, which I didn't stream, I will try and bang the teacher.
Which one?
There is only one teacher that you can romance. So
no, not in the not Royale, isn't it? There's 2, right?
Is there? I just know one in the original. I don't know if there's 2 in Royale. I know you had the nurse and the teacher. So
well, this one you have like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
I don't know anything about it. So I do have the DLC that I got for free, but it sounds like it's overpowered, so I probably won't use it. So, like, you start off with a load of yen. I'm like, well, what's the point of that? That's one of the reasons to play this game.
And yes, before anyone gets started, I haven't forgot about Ruin King. I do want to finish that, but obviously with Final Fantasy and all that stuff, I've been really swamped with it.
Yeah.
Next year, I do want to finish it and put it up on YouTube because I enjoyed it and I want to keep playing it.
And then for those that are fans of Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 6 comes out in February. So expect my playthrough of that when that comes out, because that's the one I've been the most hyped for. Because everyone tells me it's the best Final Fantasy game and I've never played it, so I literally bought a £55 collection just so I could play one game.
Was it worth it?
Yes, because I enjoyed the other ones.
Okay.
So
it was.
yeah, it was. Well, I enjoyed most of the other ones. Most. I think 1 and 4 were the ones I've enjoyed so far. 2 I hated because it's 2. And 3 I disliked because I don't know. I guess it's because of the way the 3 was.
I don't know what other games I play. I might bring back Witcher because I've been watching Witcher with my my mum. Again, my mum's a big Witcher fan. I'm a big Witcher fan. She's read the books. I've played the game.
We all know that you're
So
just
I'll play
watching
that
it for
again.
Henry Cavill.
Yes, that too. But again, it's still awesome because I'm a big fantasy nut. Not Final Fantasy, just the fantasy genre in general.
Again, Henry Cavill is why you're
Henry
saying
Cavill.
that. Because of the nut.
Yes.
Luna,
Chille,
bought
I'm a
Witcher,
Naughty
but I
nut,
never
you're
played.
not.
I also bought Witcher. I played it a little bit, but I remembered how much I hated open world games, and I never played it again.
We used to do a thing called Witcher Wednesdays. Some people remember, I used to play Witcher Wednesdays, where I used to play The Witcher, and then kind of stopped because then me and Chili started actually having a schedule of when we stream.
Yeah.
You know,
And then I
do the
took
weekends
every
and Chili
day.
does. Not every day. Do like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But
Well,
Thursdays are more of podcast days, so we count that as a podcast day.
Yeah. And we also, like, if there's a game that both of us are really hyped for, we don't mind, like, giving each other, like, if there's a game that comes out on the Friday and Paul wants to play it, I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I'll just skip the day.
Yep, and I do the same.
So
it's a win-win situation.
So
I don't know if there's many games I want to play next year.
I mean, there's one game that we're going to force Melson Radio to play with us, right?
Yes, Tina.
Yeah, yes. Tony Tina's Adventure. I want a playthrough with me, you, Shinta, and Flatters. I would say Susan, but it's only 4 players, so I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to buy Deathloop, but then I remembered I can't because it's got like high RAM usage.
I could, but I won't. Yeah, Susan's okay. We're not playing it. Yeah, but I would offer if it was more than 4 players, like.
But it does look good.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it because it does look like. I know we played D&D together, which, by the way, I miss. I can't wait till we get back to doing that again.
Yeah, like when are we? We're gonna have to.
Late January.
The late January. Okay, I didn't see when that was happening.
I only asked recently, so don't worry.
Alright, cool.
Because I was like, I was like, oh god, D&D when? I want to bring back
also,
Flavian.
I now don't have to use the online dice because I now have my own dice set.
Nice.
Yeah. So
I'm still going to use the online dice because they like me.
Yeah, they don't like me.
I say that next year they're going to hate me, but it's fine. Look, I deserve it after some of the luck I had last year.
Yep. So. How you got your own your own now like own pet?
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I had to make the
Also,
team.
Shifu, I might play on stream. I don't know
Nice.
yet. It depends on my PS4 if it can survive streaming. Then I might stream it because Shifu is a game I really want to play. It's a martial arts adventure, action adventure kind of game.
Nice.
I also don't know about this Disco Elysium. I've been putting it off, but I don't know. It's a RPG story-rich choice matters detective game, and I kind of want to play it, but I think I'd rather stream it because I have no clue. It's like a D&D thing, like you roll for
Yeah.
stuff or you have like checks and stuff. It's 15 quid right now. Well, 16 quid right now. So it does look interesting. Oh,
Nice.
20 quid, you get the soundtrack and art book.
Ooh.
Who knew? Or for 23 quid, you get Control as well. The Control Ultimate Edition.
Nice. I won a copy of that recently.
Nice. What was
No,
story rich? Might be shy at it. What's the RAM requirements? Oh, yeah, gig of RAM. Okay.
man.
So I might get Disco Elysium. I don't know yet. It looks good. I say it looks good. It won like best RPG at some point,
It won
and I was
so many
so confused.
awards, and it was weird. Like,
Yeah, because it didn't even come out then, did it? Like I had no idea what it was.
it was out, but it's like some of the awards it won. I was like, it didn't really. What? Like,
He's like best RPG. By the way, Final Fantasy 14 was up there as well.
yeah,
But like that,
but
and it won over it. I was like, okay.
but it won some awards that like were for different genres that didn't match at all with the game. It was like I was like, who voted this? It's like it looked really good, but it did not deserve like best platformer game, best RPG or whatever it was, and like best shooter. I don't know if those were it, but it's like there's like 4 or 5 categories like one that felt like none of them were the game. Like I'm sure the game is really good.
Yeah. I mean, it in theory it sounds good, and also it has that D&D aspect to
Yeah,
it, where it's like you have to roll for like certain things. I just think that'd be fun to play. So I'm probably gonna play it, but I do want to finish Ruin King before I start another single player game. Because
nice.
obviously we stream Final Fantasy as well, so you know
Yeah.
I want
My goal
to
in Fantasy
probably have a
14
day playing it.
next year is to try and get all the jobs to 90. I think I can. I think I can do that now. Like, I don't know if I get all the crafters to 90, but I at least get all the disciples of war to 90. Like, and I'm gonna cheat with Bard. So
Wow, you cheating with Bard?
look, it's the only one
Oh
that's
no,
level
I'll probably accept
0. So I'm just gonna buy a boost to level 80. So
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do all the. I probably might do just to see how they are playing, but
yeah,
obviously I have ults I've got to do, so we'll see. And this year I do want to work on my legs and losing weight this year. So,
yeah.
but luckily I can do that during the week because guess what? Chili streams during the week, so
Yay!
it's okay for me.
Yeah.
And that me and Chili will probably do a or try and do an IRL stream soon. Because
Yeah.
February we're gonna go see Who's Our Tank.
Yeah. Hopefully, as long as we don't, the country doesn't explode before then,
That's
which
also true.
could happen. Like I
It
want to go
could,
see them, but I'm worried about going to see them because they are in London. So, and right
yeah,
now London is
London.
not good.
London is not good.
So
So hopefully,
hopefully we'll get to see them.
'cause-
I looked at
yeah, I
hotels. I
think that'd
found
be
a
cool.
hotel that's decently priced that might not
Really,
kill me.
okay. I
Because I've been to cheap hotels
imagine
in
it.
London. You don't want to do cheap hotels in London. So
Really?
yeah,
God.
like I'll never forget the one I went to that was like moldy as hell.
Ugh.
Ah, February is your birth month,
Oh,
Luna.
ooh.
Yeah, I'll be 35 in January. I feel old. So
Oh, maybe we can get Tib and Salts down as well.
that'd be cool.
Hey, Tib, you want to come to London? Don't worry, Tib. I'll be a cripple too. So don't worry.
He might be healed by then, though, because he's on the mend,
I
isn't
won't
he?
be. I won't be healed.
Oh no, you'll be fine by February somehow.
Yes, Luna. You know
Luna,
you want
don't
to come
fly
down.
to London. It's it's,
You
it's
want
not
to
good.
come to London?
Yeah,
See, and
sure.
Tib's like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Yay, the boys down in London. I know Pete wants to take
Boys
us to
down
strip
London.
clubs, so hey,
That's
Shadre.
right. Oh, fucking strip joints.
I have never been to one, by the way. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or a thing, but I have never actually been to one.
It's usually a bad thing.
The strip club or not going to them.
Both.
Okay. I mean, the closest I've been to was Vegas, where there was like strippers dancing on the tables, but they weren't like
Yeah, but
stripping. It was
in
just like dancing.
but in Las Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unfortunately, whatever
Until I
happens
post
in
them on
London
Twitter.
becomes it becomes mainstream news.
Was that was underneath a curvy
Hotel in
restaurant? It smelled like
London.
it. Oh wow.
Underneath a curry restaurant, it smelled of bleach. Ugh. Like if it smelled of curry, I'd kind of be happy because I like curry, but bleach.
Have
I
you
mean,
seen them in my
if
high
anyone,
school? Never been to them. Ah.
I've only seen them in my high school. Why? What is a fucking strip joint doing near a high school?
I don't.
God damn.
Well, I guess in some ways you could make a lot of money because the parents like drop off the kids and then just go there next door. Maybe that's their logic.
What a fucking logic that is.
4D chess right there. Ah,
That's great.
ah.
That's great. But yeah, no, if we want to do that, let me know like what one you're doing it. And I might book a room there as well.
Yeah. I need to know where they're staying first before I decide.
Yeah, I need to find out where they're staying. Probably message them later so we can get like stuff
Yeah.
booked.
I've been to a strip club in New York City for a co-ed
Fine.
bachelor pie. The drinks were
Co-ed.
overpriced and watered down, and the lady seemed sad. Sounds about right.
That's the strip joint in general. Every lady seems sad. Who would really want to?
And for
Yeah,
anyone in England, I think they mean stag pie.
you stag deal.
Yeah. So, because you got the stag night and the hen night. I still feel bad for ladies that it's called hen night. So, it was built before the high school, so it was able to hang around. Ah, okay. That makes a little bit more
Okay.
sense in a way.
That makes a lot more sense. What else are we looking forward to next year?
Um,
Honestly, I'm looking forward to actually getting some good fucking luck. That's what I'm hoping for, chat. Not gonna lie, this year has been utterly shit. Definitely rounding it down to the end of it. Like yesterday, I had that shit. We had a boiler, so we have no hot water right now. We have a boiler that
oh,
fucked up just before Christmas as well. We had a shower not work, and my dad's just fixed that, so now we have a shower. So,
nice.
God. But yeah, no, it's I'm looking forward to some good luck, and seeing 900 followers has gave me a good mood. So thank you for following.
I
This
think
year
never
has
forget
been
when
good.
our boiler broke and we really couldn't afford to fix it, so we ended up using boiling kettles for hot water.
Yeah, we've been so we've got this like big pot, and we've just been filling it with water and like boiling
Yeah,
it, and then that's our
yeah,
hot water.
yeah. That's what we would do.
After that, hopefully more ups next year. Yes, because we're going to meet
Yeah.
everyone. We're going to go on adventures. That's what move around on the move. That's what it's going to be. That's going to be the series called.
Ah,
I might
If only.
even, get like a camera and take it with us. Not just our
Nice.
phones, but like an actual camera. We can do like vlogs. We can become vloggers.
Micro
But really,
influencer, micro
micro,
vloggers.
where it's just going to be us eating food, strip joint. We can't record.
Yeah, move will go around. Good work, Tib and Sots. Also, hi, really bad professor. It was nice to see you follow us.
Hey,
Also, we want to
Professor.
make She Heals I Tank come back as well somehow.
Yeah, somehow, some way, we want them to come back and actually do
I don't even
stuff.
care. I don't even care if they stream Fantasy 14. I feel anyone in this chat that watched them or listened to them just want them back to have them back to because they were lovely. RV and Pete.
Yeah, even like solo streams. Like we don't want them to like do podcasting. We,
I mean, I'd like them to
streaming
do
or like
podcasting, but it's up to them to do what they
yeah.
want.
It has to be. It doesn't have to be about 14.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. It could be about
I know
anything they
that
play.
RV streamed recently, which was fun. So,
Yeah.
had both
We'll
Maelstrom
do
Radio
this,
and
RV.
She Heals I Tank on at the same time.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
We helped
Also,
them give the updates.
I'm in North Yorkshire.
And I'm in Kent.
Yeah.
very, very south.
We're gonna go around the pole. Ha!
But some Ipswich. Oh, Ipswich
Nice.
is so nice this time of year.
But no, I'm hoping to have more guests on next year as well. Also, I'm looking forward to the PvP when that comes out. That's what I'm excited for the most, if I'm honest.
PvP.
So hopefully we can get some PvP folk on, like, leading up to the PvP patch.
And
I know it's the Alliance Raid patch, but I don't really care about Alliance Raid. Like, I care, but like for the story, and I'll run it once. But
I really want to know what the hell this is like. Are we gonna like crash a wedding, or are we actually gonna learn more about the 12?
I hope we're gonna do both.
Fair Cup makes me sad right now. Feels bad.
I hope we get to do both of those things. I hope we get to crash a wedding and also learn about the 12.
Yeah, people be getting a big change. So I actually can't wait. I know that me and Chile are probably going to go really hard on it.
Yeah.
At least I know I'm going to go hard on it as well on NA and on EU. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
Probably
I've got my Silver Wolf title, so I'm ready.
Me and Chile are going to be making montages and stuff on YouTube. You know.
Look at me! I killed 10 people, died once. Montage. I'm going to since it's fresh. Yeah. I like the look of it. Like you've got different stage environment hazards. It's a different type of mode than they currently have. It looks like fun to me, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I used to PvP to get better at the game, and WoW you can't do it in 14. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, it is a bit the difference between WoW and Can I bring this up? I actually nearly made a video about this.
Okay, go on.
I'm gonna have to look up the tweet again, but there was this ex-WoW player that is now playing 14. I don't know who it was. I know that Word to Game made a video, and it's annoying because I was really tempted to make a video, and then they made a video. I'm like, oh, I could have done it first. Where he finished Endwalker, and then started complaining about the end game. Now, he was like, well, in WoW, you have all the mythic dungeons, you have the raid plus the mythic raid, and you have, I don't know why he said this is a bonus, but covenants. So, I don't know why he said that was a good thing, because it wasn't. At least I didn't think it was. What again, guys, are really nice, but the video is such a waste of time. Again, nice guys. They're okay at times. yeah, some not all the I'll agree, not all their videos are great, but there are some videos where I do think that they do bring enough to the table. Um, so plus they helped us today. They recently get to 900, so thank you again to that. But no, my response to this is like, if you're looking at Pharmacy 4, he's like, oh, he's brought up the fact that a lot of the WoW players came over when Shadowbringers had ended, so all the content was out, and he's like, there's only 12 raids. I'm like, yeah, if you want to come to 14 and all you want to do is do raiding, like just savage end game raiding, then yeah, there's a huge chance that this is not going to be the game for you at all. Um, because for most people, that the raiding is might be the key thing that they do, but they will do other content as well. And yeah, it's technically 12 savage fights and one to two ultimates. I can't tell you if there's two ultimates. We just know there's one. So there could be one, there could be two. We only know about one so far. Who knows? Maybe there'll be three. I don't know. I don't work for them.
The end game raiders wish.
Yeah, they wish.
They wish it'd be through.
Like, so now, like mythic dungeons, like a lot of people have requested this recently. Like, could we get hardcore dungeons of the current dungeons? And I guess that would be possible, but I personally wouldn't
But
find
why?
that fun. Like, you want to? I've been talking. If you want to say anything, you can, because I've got a couple of things I've been mentioning about it.
It's like why would you want? I know it did well in WoW, but what's saying that would do well here?
But did it do well in WoW?
No, because look at them now. They're just doing it for ages now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more about having challenging content for a smaller player. Yeah, I agree that I wish there was. Well, players need to stop comparing the games. They get frustrated when 14 doesn't follow WoW template. It's not WoW, it's 14 if they want to part, they will play WoW. Yeah, I don't mind harder content. But my issue is with the gearing system of 14, you can't really put anything like that in for gear because it would ruin the scheme of things. Because you've got your tome gear, your savage gear, and then you've got your crafted gear. So there's no way you can put like a harder dungeon gear into that mix because you're either going to screw over the savage raiders or you're going to screw over the crafters. There's no like middle ground there. Am I right, Paul?
I mean, there isn't as such where it's like you could make it the same eye level or like make it so it's the same eye level as the crafters, like the crafting ones, and the crafters don't give it, and the savage raiders still do it. But you could also upgrade that gear, and it could be like a whole different like type of gear. It could have like different stats or whatever. It'll probably make
But that's what you got the alliance gear for.
a little bit better. But and that's what happens when we get the new alliance raid. We get gear from there, and that could be even better gear.
Yeah.
So doing harder dungeons, I don't see it worth it. That and our dungeons are a lot different than WoW dungeons. Because WoW dungeons, you could have different routes that they take to get to the end boss, where we just have a straight line,
which I like.
where we need to go. So,
Real Professor is exactly connected to what Chille is saying. Mythic Plus is a gear reward grind. That's a reward for doing the same damn dungeons over and over and faster in their place. Yeah, it's fine. And that's my issue with a lot of people that ask for harder dungeons. It's like, I don't mind it if it's for an achievement or something like that. Also, why is this female aura staring at me? I'm confused. Hi, female aura. You are very pretty. Goodbye.
I mean, if
goodbye,
you want to
friend.
do harder content, then do, can we four-man this savage fight? Can we four-man this? Like, Chille does, like, solo stuff. We're like, can I solo this X Primal? Then do it like that, Yeah, like Turf Echo and try and, like, four-man it without Echo.
The only thing I can see is if it gives achievements. But even then, they wouldn't give equipment to the achievements really. So it would just be a one and done thing for most people because once you've got the achievement done, you're not going to go back into that dungeon. And at the same time, I don't want them to be part of roulettes because
Then, aren't
people
they
already
working? Sorry,
bad.
yeah, go on.
Like I say, people are already bad at roulette, so I don't want harder dungeons in my roulette. I don't want my
True.
my expert roulette to take an hour. I like it taking 15 minutes. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's about finding your fun in the game. Exactly.
yeah,
If you want to worry about endgame raiding, endgame this, endgame that, go play a game that worries about endgame.
yeah,
Final Fantasy, it's a story game. It's all about a story, and then you get all these cool dungeons, you get level stuff, side stories. You know,
yeah,
it's like why? Like, why do you need to? Oh, the end game's good anyway. Like, look, we're just about to get savage. We're
yeah.
just about to get savage. World, the world firsters and other raiders are going to be happy because yes, savage fight. Let's go. Are we going to be able to get into the actual servers? On the other hand, probably not.
Uh-huh.
But you know, each to their own. I'm trying to get on.
Yeah.
Like for me, I won't be on there day one because obviously I've got an appointment with my hopefully a demon nurses. I'm hoping.
I don't know why I heard, but hopefully demon nurses is what I heard.
Yes, hopefully demon nurses. But
So
yeah, if the WoWs people want to do that, just go back to WoW. So
yeah.
that's a simple question for them.
And also, there's more
And
than
it's like
12 raids. I know they said there's 12 raids, but there's like what 37 technically because you got all the alliance raids, and then you've got ultimate, so that's 38. And then I would count I don't know, we can't say Endwalker's going to have one, but both Stormblood and Shadowbringers had a 48 man raid with the Eureka stuff.
yeah,
So, which there's two of. In fact, and Shadowbringers had two, right? So that was four. So you're looking at least 40.
DR
Yeah,
Savage
Castrum and
and
Castrum.
Castrum, yeah.
Yeah.
And you could
Wow,
get
it's fun.
mounts out of it. You could get
Yeah.
relics. Yeah.
Yeah, this, by the way, this guy in his ramp post said that he beat Endwalker in 9 hours. By the way, this includes the raids. Supposedly he
Okay.
did all of the game in 9 hours, including the base game. So it's not even impossible to do this. But it's like, man, I beat the whole game in 9 hours.
So did he level skip and story skip, and then he just skipped all the story, aka he just skipped cutscenes, did all the
Yeah.
dungeons, and then did the raids in 9 hours? Well, good for you, friend. Good
Well
for
done.
you.
I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want
We
people to
we
go after him, but
actually
or
we
them.
actually spent time and read the story, got the emotions. Shit,
Yeah.
I did it twice and I still got emotional. I've got to do it a third time where I'm going to have to skip some stuff because I've got to get ready for,
Yeah.
Savage.
So yeah,
WoW's
if
pushing for
you're
things to do. Yeah,
high level,
it's true. WoW has lost a lot of its player base due to Final Fantasy,
by the way, we're
But
in Silent
WoW
WoW
has
right
that.
now, but please, um, we have no ill will for the game. We do have ill will for the company, or at least the current company as it stands. I cannot say in the future what it's going to be like. We do hope for change in the company. Please push for change because it is the current leadership are doing horrible things. But in the future, I think we both agree that a healthy WoW makes a healthier 14. Like,
I
wouldn't you
mean, it
agree,
makes
Paul?
our servers healthier. Makes our servers healthier. I can definitely tell you that one.
But healthy
Um,
competition is good. Like
it is. It's
competition
good in
proof
any fucking
is
game.
yeah.
Having
So
healthy competition. It's
I
you
don't want
know.
Fantasy 14 to be number one, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, Fantasy 14 is the best," it does nothing wrong, because it does do stuff wrong. We're not going to say it never does anything wrong, but at
Just
the
look at
same
Summoner.
time,
Like they did Summoner bad.
really,
They
I've
made like
enjoyed it.
Summoner looks good now. It does look visually good, but the DPS is fucking shite.
Oh well.
When
Yoshiri loves WoW
like
and really, yeah.
yeah,
I saw that interview with Asmongold and Rich. It is pretty much collapsing. But yeah, but,
Activision should have just stayed its own thing and just worked on COD and whatever else it was doing. Should have left WoW to do WoW thing. Even though the WoW people, some like all the people who have done all that fucking sexual assault and all that shit, they should just be fired straight off the spot and hopefully never get a job in the games industry again. Hands fucking down.
yeah.
They can go be a fucking dustbin men because that's what they deserve, picking up other people's trash. That's the only thing they get deserved. And then I feel bad for garbage people because I actually respect them because they have to do all that. These guys I don't respect.
They'd probably steal the garbage anyway.
Yeah, probably. But they got greedy like EA. Yeah, don't remind me about EA.
Everyone
I
hates
hate
EA,
that
but
BioWare.
it's not the worst company. Like, everyone thinks EA is the worst, but there's so many worse than EA.
I mean, I choose to like them because obviously, you know, BioWare is there and technically a part of the company.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But then you got like Ubisoft and their scandals, and yeah, they have gone bad. But the thing is, EA was one of the companies that always followed like other companies, and because they're so big, everyone hates them the most because of that. So, but anyway, enough about random stuff like that, I guess. Because hopefully next year is going to be better for all of us.
ooh, I think I
Bring it
found the
back.
video. Ah, it's yeah,
Pyro has
it's
been
on
pulling over 5K on Twitch. Nice.
yeah, but he loves the lore of it. I've
Oh yeah.
watched his like videos and like highlights of him playing through the story, and he's sitting there taking notes down and stuff about the lore, and then he just sits there and plays it. Like that's what WoW, some of the WoW people should know because most of the WoW people they like the WoW story and the WoW lore because like WoW does have some good lore
Oh yeah.
in a sense that it's not time lapsed and now they're ruining it by somehow making Sylvanas. Just don't. They have some fucked up lore, but it was all right lore, but still. Mm, mm. Mm. But I did. Yes, I
For
did.
a better
I
year,
found
it's
that
been
video.
amazing for me meeting you guys. Yeah, it was lovely meeting you in person, Tip and Soul. Hopefully I can meet you again next year. We can go for that Popeyes when it opens
Woo,
up.
Popeyes!
And then
Something we'll be streaming as well.
yeah, times two. Thank you, Shadri. And Shadri's been such a wonderful mod. We couldn't ask. Well, both our mods are wonderful, Susan and Chardre. Seriously, we couldn't ask for better people. We could ask for better people that watch us, to be honest.
Well, if I know some of them turn up, but sometimes they don't turn up my streams, and then
Oh.
I get raided by people, and then I have to sit there and be like, "Yeah, I yeah, my mods have took the day off. Let's see if I can do this." I was sitting there trying to mod myself whilst trying to raid at the same time. But it's the weekend; they're supposed to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
I might have to grab another mod just to help me during the weekend.
Yeah. So we'll be looking
At
for more
some point,
mods. If you want a
maybe.
mod for the channel, there's no benefits except for the fact that you mod for the channel.
Yeah, but I say like you don't get paid.
I will say, if we ever did get big enough, I would happily pay the mods. Like, that'd be one goal I would love to achieve one day. Enough to, it wouldn't be like a living wage, but just enough so that if you wanted, you could have a little bit towards stuff or whatever.
You can buy a game, buy some food.
Yeah.
I know that I'm probably next year gonna send out some gift for some mods, some co-streamers probably. Because I actually really enjoyed that. Because I gave obviously Chili got a lot of like prezzies from me
Yeah,
and my
they
mum.
were.
My friends in London also got some gifts. I got my friend a hat and T-shirt of his favorite NBA team, Chicago
Oh,
Bulls. I got his girlfriend a Hearthstone keyring, and I got his alcoholic friend, his alcoholic best friend, and my friend a
alcohol.
a glass and alcohol. Yeah,
Yay.
so yeah, that's cool. I also got Chili a bunch of like really hot and spicy things
Yeah, they're really nice. I'm wearing the hoodie right now.
and hoodies. Yeah, so
Which, by the way,
um,
people were confused that I would kept walking off and changing clothes during the recording of the video.
my mum was like, I see like wardrobe change like twice. I'm like, yeah,
I
you
think
know.
Maelstrom Radio compared me to Lady Gaga at one point on their.
Chili's Lady Gaga confirmed.
I mean,
I mean,
could be
yeah.
worse.
Power has fallen deeply in love with Final Fantasy. He discovered the game that suits him and the community. He was working at Best Buy and making low view count for WoW for years. Yeah, like when he had that mental breakdown of all like, because he did enjoy WoW. It's just that WoW, you know, went to the shitter a bit, and him like literally taking all that WoW stuff that he had in his background, and now he's filling it full of FF stuff. And then he got that was it that limited edition, like ultimate edition of Final Fantasy 14, like
Oh,
1.0,
nice.
I think that was. Like I saw
I
him
have
get
that.
that, and he was
It's
like,
really cool.
yeah, he was like so like happy. It's like same with like Asmongold getting the mounts and looking like the
Oh yeah.
happiness, I see on his face. I've been seeing like Pint as well. I think I say his name. Pint, the content creator from WoW, is now playing FF and enjoying that. Seeing all these other content creators from WoW play Final Fantasy and actually having a good time, it fills my heart with joy because you know it's good to see.
I enjoy watching some responses by Preach as well. Like,
Oh, Preacher's been liking it too, isn't he? He's
yeah.
been he's been enjoying it. I can't wait to see him get to endgame.
Oh yeah, he's
I
really
think
looking
he's gonna
forward
have
to it,
fun.
isn't he?
I also like Savix. Savix is great. He was a big PvPer and watching him play, it's great. What's his face? The guy that did the animations. I don't know if you watched the Copium one.
Oh
The,
yeah,
with
I've
the,
watched
with,
that.
yeah,
I
I
swear I was
love
having
that
like a
guy.
flashback when Asmongold watched it last night. I was like, I swear you've responded this already.
I love that guy because he made so many great ones in WoW. I really hope he does more in FF because I know he's playing it in FF now.
Nice.
So I think
And
it's
it's good
great.
to see
I
more
love it.
like all those different, but all those people you just talked to. What I like is the fact that they bring something completely different to the table with each one of those. Like
Yeah,
we've had our lore of people with Ethos and Anonymous, but we've not really had anyone doing like animations or many people talk about PvP. There's a few, but there's not that many. Go check out the Feast Revival
the
Discord.
Feast, Taru. Also, go check out
Yeah,
Taru TV.
yeah, Tower TV on
Another
YouTube.
Brit. We need more British, content creators. Come on,
Yes, then we can finally
come on.
leave.
Yeah, we can finally
Yeah,
give the love to them.
we
You
can
know,
pass it on, and
me,
then we can quit.
me, Chile, and Mione.
Yeah.
We can always go to Barbados, retire, live our best lives. We're all getting old for this. We need to finally
You're
sit back and retire. I'm the youngest, I know, Chile, but my body is not the youngest. My body is getting old,
and we all
apparently.
know none of us would survive in Barbados. It's way too warm.
That's true.
We all need to retire and go to Alaska.
Yes, I know. Not gonna lie, Shat. Not gonna lie. That's why I want to live. If I ever retired or had the money, I would go live in Alaska and be a repairman, like just like a mechanic or something, and just go live in Alaska. Don't
Nice.
ask me why. It's
No
the
worries. Thank you
little
for
things in
stopping by,
life.
Luna.
Thank you, Luna. Again, big shout out to Luna Dragon. Give her the shout out.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Her art is awesome. She did the holiday Loon Chan. So big claps for her. Big claps.
Yeah, I think we should start wrapping up. I think
Should
I think
we?
yeah, because this was really just so we can have a little chat, talk about what our year's been like and what our plans are for next year. Is there any guests you would
Yes.
love on next year that I
Oh, who I would love on? Jesse Cox. Hands
yeah.
fucking down.
I have really
I would love
tried. I'm not joking. I have tried with Jesse a few times in the past with
um
emails, but I've not got
Drac.
any.
I would like Drac also.
Nice.
Who's the other one? I used to watch this guy play Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy. I used to watch him play League of Legends, but now he's completely switched to Final Fantasy now, and he does not play League of Legends, and that is Trinamortal.
Nice.
Go find him out. He like this guy I've watched for so long. I've watched this guy for about 5 years play League of Legends, get burnt out in League of Legends, swap to Final Fantasy, and now he's a Final Fantasy streamer. I love him. I
Nice.
love his friends. He's comedic. What he did, ladies and gentlemen, is that he would play League of Legends and then he would start dancing. He would have these dance numbers set up. It was an amazing thing. It was, and I would love, like he does Final Fantasy now, but and like other games. But this guy, I hands down love. So I'm actually, and he's a weeb too. He's also a weeb. Just go check him out. I love him. So probably like one of my favorite. He tried to beat League of Legends, but it beat him. But he also plays Final Fantasy. And it's great, absolutely great. I loved it to pieces. His editing style's great. He's also got the he's also got this cat thing out. I was gonna show you one of his videos. It's the fun edit. It's just funny. Not gonna show one on the actual podcast. I'm sorry. But just go check him out.
Nice.
I'd love to have him on at some point because I know he's just a great guy. I do enjoy watching. But other than that, there's not much else.
I
Not
guess
much
if
else
you're
I'm
going to
like-
shoot for the moon with Jesse Cox, then I will also shoot for the
for the moon,
Jupiter's moon because this is just as far, if not further. I would imagine if we could get Asmongold on.
If we could get Asmongold on, his chat would tear us apart.
That would be Jupiter's moon.
We would have to hire a bunch of our friends just to mod for us to keep that chat dead. We'd have to
No,
fight back with mods.
I could easily stop it by setting a follower limit of you had to follow us for a month before you can join, and then
Yeah, that's true.
and then only
Okay.
advertise the fact that it's on that day.
Yeah.
So
That,
yeah, there is ways I could we could go. So if I was shooting for the Jupiter's moon, because even our moon isn't close enough for this goal. I feel like even Jupiter's moon is. Let's aim for Pluto, okay?
Pluto.
No, it's not a planet, but we're gonna aim for Pluto.
Okay, okay. Then I'm also going to reach up there for even more. I want Pyromancer and Rich Campbell on next year. Let's go. We're shooting for the goddamn infinity out of the Milky Way's moon.
We're aiming for the next galaxy. Screw Milky Way. We're aiming for Andromeda.
But also, yeah, we'd love to have them on, but we'd love to also just have some small streamers on. If you're a small content creator or, you're a small YouTuber and just want to get yourself out there, come talk to us.
Yeah.
Give us a DM. We'll promote your stuff and you have a nice talk with us.
But talking about more reasonable ones. I can never say his name wrong. He said name right. Kogan. I enjoy a lot of his content. Um, hello, Glenn. You know Glenn Angel. I would love Glenn Angel
Glen
on. That
Angel,
would be a
yeah.
wonderful.
Chili Daddy,
Um,
abuser, yep.
um, Miss Doso would love back on. I
Definitely.
kind of want Chili Farmer on. I've enjoyed some of his content. I can't say I enjoy all his content, but I do think he's a lovely individual, so I would like him on. Um, Maelstrom Radio, of course, I want them back on at some point because
Well,
it'd be
Maelstrom
weird.
Radio, we cannot get enough of them, so they'll probably
Yeah.
be on at least 4 times next year, probably.
Would love to have Curry on. I'm looking at my DMs right now. Um, Chaos Prime. Um,
I'd like to have Mioni on
RNG&T.
again, definitely. RNG&T, yeah.
Um,
Dad TV, I would like to have on as well. He's a very
oh
wholesome
yeah.
gamer. He
Just
is
to
also
have
from the
more whiskers
Whiskers.
on, if I'm honest.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get a couple of these. Like, let's see, who have we done? We've done Wobsy, we've done Mioni, we've done Maelstrom Radio, obviously. Thalia, we've done. Probably have them back on.
Yeah.
We need to do Ivory. Definitely do Ivory. Fran, Devil
Uh,
You.
I mean, it'd be good if we had
Arja
Mione
Griever. I
and
don't know who that is.
we should do like a
Arja Griever?
Mione and Fran on.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Who?
Adria Is it Griever?
I think they're one of the newer people to the team.
Are you
That's
sure?
Mr. Squex's new name. Okay.
Oh, is it?
I don't
Is that
know.
Mr. Squex? Okay, I don't. I didn't know that one. That was
He
a
tra-
fucking long shot.
Oh yeah, that's a Final Fantasy. I know it's a Fantasy 8 reference because Griever is 8, and I don't know, but okay. Mr. Squex changes his name so
Um,
much it confuses me.
yeah, we need Deja Vu as well. We need her
Yeah.
on. Again, we're gonna try and get some of these fucking VR or not VR, fucking
Yeah,
VTuber.
VR. Moogle Go Round's going into VR, everyone.
Oh God, no! Chill, I'm
Uh,
already a klutz. I don't want to be on the floor half the time. They just see me on the floor all the time. Yeah,
uh,
we'll try and get the rest of the Whiskers on because we've had them all on. We'll have Mione on again, probably.
yeah.
And best wife Plum. Plum? Say so, Plum?
Oh, nice.
She's
There'll be a
she's a
guest
lot of
on
fun.
Mushroom Radio soon.
Oh well, there we go. I just know these things. You know, I just drink some alcohol and I just know these things. I just drink and know these.
Da 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 da. I know Lighthearted Gaming wants to be on the show, so I'd like to have him on at some point. That'd be cool.
3K for Gilgamesh right now. Fucking
Oh wow.
scream.
Guess you're not playing
Oh
14.
yeah, yes. I guess I'm not playing 14 today.
I mean,
I'm
why
probably
don't
gonna
you
play a
try
little
and log in a different server by right-clicking or pressing the square button, depending on what you play on, and then click log in different server or whatever the option is.
I don't know what I really like this streamer, and I really want her to join Whiskers. I know we're not very good at like getting people to join. I know we have a suggestion thing, but her name is Miss Steal Your Loot, and and then her VTuber thing is a goblin. It's so adorable. I don't know why. It's great. I know Ivory really liked her as well.
Oh, that sucks. Bad professor. Yeah. I'm sure once the holiday period is over, we'll start inviting more people into the stream team. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. I have no power
Exactly.
over that. We have no power over this.
Tibben put in our lobby chat. Such a wonderful podcast this evening. It was like meeting up with the mates for a drink and just shooting the shit. Exactly.
Oh,
That's what it's meant to be and will always be till the dead of time. Exactly.
oh, thank you. Unless,
Yeah, but other than that, yeah. Unless we get paid to a paid promotion, then maybe not. But
yeah, please sponsor us, Cup Noodle.
oh, I'd love a cup noodle. Oh, I want cup noodles now. God damn it.
Ah,
Hey, look, Glen Angel streaming.
Nice.
We need Glen Angel on as well.
Yeah.
And Sly.
Oh yeah, Sly.
Send out the word, ladies and gentlemen. The Moogle Round declares that we want guests of all kinds.
Oh.
We need guests. We're booked up next month, but the rest of the months are free.
Yeah.
Book now. Get your spot now. Come
Book
on,
now
come
and get
on.
nothing free.
Book now.
Ah.
But yeah, that's pretty much us.
And this is
Please
going to
look
go
forward to
live
it.
today, by the way. I'm going to get up after the show for once.
Yeah, this is our last podcast. Not
So it'll
forever,
be live.
but for the year. Oh man, I'd also like Fantastic P also because she's adorable and she plays FF.
Nice.
Damn, there's so many guests I want, but
See, that's the
I just
problem.
know they won't join.
Oh, they might.
And we're not. Damn it! And I want Limit Maximum on as well because, oh, for fuck's sake, I want so many people on.
I want Limit Break Radio on. All of them.
Oh god. I might as well not turn up. I won't be able to fucking talk.
None
I
of
might
us
as well
will
just
be
sit
able
there
to talk.
on my phone again. Be like, oh, look at my phone. Oh, yes. I like these
Thank you.
gacha pools I'm not going to get on.
I'm saving my CC because of tomorrow's banner.
What's tomorrow's banner?
100% LF banner.
Ooh.
So,
That sounds pretty nice.
but anyway, Paul, how can they contact you, and where can they find you, and
you
stuff?
can find me at PaulMetal1 on Twitter, or you can find me in Discord if you just join our little Discord down there. I'm usually there. I usually see everything. Don't respond that much, but if you do at me, I probably will respond. And yeah, and you can find me here on Moogle Around Radio on Twitch. You will find me Saturday, Sunday, and Monday streaming either Final Fantasy or a solo game. Really depends on what game. So, Chille, how can they find you? It's your turn.
You can find me at MG_Chille on Twitter. You can find me on our Discord. I'm on an active way too much on all social media platforms. Seriously, I am everywhere, and it's scary. I'd like to shout out to everyone that joins us. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you for joining us, Real Bad Professor. Thank you to everyone that's joined us this year. We started this year, 499 followers, I think it was? Or was it 501?
Ended it at 900.
So it's been an insane year for us. So if it wasn't for all you, everyone showing the love and spreading it around, we wouldn't have reached this goal. So here's to being a micro influencer in early 2022. I'm naming this podcast Micro Influencers, right?
Micro influence.
So until then, much love to everyone that follow us. Much love to everyone that will follow us. And then if you don't follow us and you just came in to lurk, thank you so much for the lurk. Maybe you will enjoy our content in the future, or maybe you'll hate us. Maybe you'll go onto Reddit and make a Reddit post and complain.
Oh, please. That'd be so cool to look at.
Please do that. It'd be cool. Like, send us your hate. It's fine.
Also, I looked at who followed us a day ago. And it's like Patrick E34, but I thought it was like E45, like the E45 cream. I was like, oh man, I need that. I need some of that right now. I ran out.
Also, is the pod on iTunes? I think it is. No, I don't. No, we're not on iTunes. We're on Spotify and Podbean. We don't have iTunes.
We got fucked on iTunes.
Yeah.
We used to be on iTunes,
Pandora?
and then someone kind of fucked us, and now all of our episodes that were on there is now gone.
Yeah, everything's gone. All of it's gone.
But we are on Spotify.
Yeah.
Podbeam.
Pandora.
And YouTube.
I think we're on Pandora. We're also on random websites that steal us for some reason. Hi, random websites. No, if you Google Moogle around, sometimes you're like on these weird podcasting catcher sites that I have not signed up to, by the way. That like you can listen to it here. I'm like, I guess we're there. Go for 22 is to get what content you can on Apple Podcasts. Maybe
probably could be a good shout.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let that show continue to fuck you over. That's fair enough. Well, maybe we'll try and get on iTunes.
Oh yay, Spirit Ball.
I would love to do a second podcast about other things on the weeks where we don't do Moogle Go Around, where we can have other guests. But I don't know if I'll want to do that. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. So that might pop up sometime in 2022 if I do decide to do it. And Paul, you can, of course, you're invited on as well, if you want to do it with me. But yeah, I would love to do something like that. I can use my iPhone in the car for the bot. Ah, nice. So we'll see. But no, we'll see what happens in the future. I want to do more YouTube stuff. I want us to reach 1,000 next year. I know that we reached 900 this year, but I don't know.
Come on, you all want to see Chille in a penguin suit.
Yeah, remember, if we hit 1,000, I have to wear an inflatable penguin suit on stream. So there's that. Oh, and don't forget, tomorrow, because of the Reddit stuff, and I joked about this. Mione was feeling bad because of the fact that the Reddit post was attacking him, which, by the way, please don't attack Mione. He is a wonderful person. He is a great content creator. If you don't like his content, then leave and then shut up. It's fine. He makes his stuff. People enjoy it. You don't have to hate on someone because you don't like their content. Just don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or watch it and mute it so you can give him credit. Do that, please. That'd be better. But seriously, so I joked and said, thank God I'm not a YouTuber, because I would make a response where I just sit for an hour looking at a wall and then upload that as a video. So there was a couple of people that responded with, I like that idea, on Twitter. So on tomorrow's stream, we're going to stand in front of a wall for an hour. And that's the stream.
All right then.
Well, no, I'm going to do stuff before that, but we're going to turn the year by about 11:01 p.m. 11:01 p.m. at night. I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing, and I'm just going to go into my house and I'm going to look at a wall until midnight. With the poop, I can't digitally add the poop hat in game. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
it IRL.
I mean, do people want me to do it in IRL? Because I will set that shit up. I would have to move my laptop into the other room because my bedroom is a mess. But I could move the laptop over into the front room, set myself into the naughty corner, and just look at the wall for an hour. I wouldn't be able to. Well, I guess I could use my phone, to respond to chat. But I don't think that'd be much of a stream, because I eventually would have to move around a little bit in game before I get kicked out. So I guess I could do it if people really want it, but no, tomorrow's stream will be maybe a bit of Persona 5, but mostly Fantasy 14 until we get to the wall stream where I look at a wall. And don't insult it, because there was a lot of people that requested it. So, yeah.
For Mione.
So I'm trying to find it now. I tweet too much, so it's hard for me. There's Father Fenway. Where is it? There's a load of Team Whiskers members. I don't know if they're just trying to sabotage us, but
wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Peruna said I should do it. Father Fenway said I should do it. Miria said I should do it. Mighty Zekan said I should do it. So yeah, tomorrow's stream will be me looking at a wall for an hour. So please be excited.
Please be excited.
But yeah, my goal is to do more YouTube, do more content in general, and hopefully stream longer, because there were some days where I stream a little less than what I'd like. So hopefully I can build up more endurance and stamina and stream more. The wall has posters. It's going to be a blank wall, okay? I have one poster in my whole flat, and that's of a flower. So, and that's only because it was an old poster I got from my mum when she inherited from my mum. So I have a red rose and that's the only thing on my walls. And the sign above my bedroom that says, "Enter as strangers, leaves as friends."
The best. The best one.
Stream harder. Yeah. Remember, we always got hard on Fridays. So, hard on Fridays. So, anyway, we were going to end, but I ended up rambling. So, sorry, everyone. Thank you everyone for joining us. Remember, you can follow us on all those social medias. We stream every day on twitch.tv and Moogle Radio. You can follow us on YouTube. So, until next episode, where we're going to have Camaris on, who I shrimp for. Anyone who goes Twitter knows that I shrimp for Camaris way too much. She is a wonderful VTuber and a lovely person. So that's when we'll be talking about Endwalker. Finally, when everyone else has forgotten about it, we'll be talking about it.
Endwalker.
So that will be our spoiler podcast. Okay. I feel like January 16th is long enough to finally talk about spoilers.
What, we can actually talk about the game we play?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I didn't know we were doing a podcast about League of Legends.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
I don't play League of Legends, but I know you do, so.
Yeah, kind of play it too much. Send help.
So yeah, spoilers will be then, and then at the end of January we'll be talking about Savage. So
with someone special.
Yeah, I just got to organise the time. Really, the date is set. We've agreed.
So it's confirmed.
Yeah, I've confirmed the date.
It's confirmed, Mr. Happy.
Yeah,
The Savage. Let's go.
Yeah, but I just need to know a time because, like, I didn't ask him.
Time and date for everything.
Because as always, it's an American, so it's kind of like what? And I know he's a busy person, so I was like, I don't want to be too late because he streams in mornings, but I don't want to be too early because he streams in streams. So once we get the time done, that is pretty much confirmed. So yay! And don't worry, I will pester him to see if he will be on Maelstrom Radio.
Watch Chille doing work for someone else. No. We don't do that here.
No.
They have to get their own.
No, damn it!
JK.
I will get them on Maelstrom Radio. So, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, goodbye. Bye. Please don't leave. We're not leaving yet. Bye.